Good morning. This short video is about breathing. Breathing is very important because most of the people, they do chronic, meaning a long time, over breathing, shallow breathing from the upper part of the chest. And this is unhealthy. Over breathing, most people, they think if they take too much oxygen, it is good. But if we take too much oxygen, it's the same like taking too much food and too much water. The body has switches and it has balances. The blood is almost saturated with oxygen, usually 95% to 99%. So the prime stimulus for breathing, in fact, is the carbon dioxide level in the blood. So if we overbreathe, and most of the people, they advise take deep breathing, then we will increase the oxygen level in the blood and decrease the carbon dioxide in the blood. The carbon dioxide in the blood, if it is decreased, the blood or the red blood cell will not release the oxygen in the tissues, in the organs. So there will be less oxygenation of the tissues and of the cells. Our aim is to increase our oxygenation of the cell, to increase the energy inside every cell. So breathing is very important to be light, calm, slow, rhythmic, regular, silent, belly breathing. When we take inhalation, the belly distended out so that the diaphragm will come down and the base of the lung will be pushed downward. The lung will be increased in volume. The lung is narrow at the top, but it is wide at the base. And when we exhale, we push the abdomen inwards so that the diaphragm will go upward in a relaxed state. During inhalation, and we push the abdomen out, the diaphragm will contract. It is contraction. And it will be pulled down, and the lung will be pulled down. During exhalation, we push the abdomen in, the diaphragm will relax and go up. The diaphragm is the muscle between the chest and the abdomen. Breathing is very important. And how could we slow our breathing? It is by measuring your BOLT, which is body oxygen level test. I mentioned it in the other video by taking in the morning, inhalation, exhalation, then hold the breathing. And find how many seconds until you have the first urge to breathe. And see how many seconds is that. This BOLT test, it is not a test to see how long you could hold your breathing after exhalation. Because we could hold our breathing after exhalation for a long time by sheer willpower and determination. But this is not what we want. We want to see the natural fitness of our body and how much our body is tolerant of carbon dioxide. This is very, very important point, is to measure the time when you start to hold your breathing after exhalation and hold your nose, close it, until you feel the first urge to breathe. And when you start breathing, the inhalation should be calm, not deep, not erratic. So the BOLT, it has many scores, 10 seconds or less than 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. The aim of optimal fitness and health is to reach a bolt of 40 seconds or even more. And how to do that is by training, by breathing exercises. But some people, if they have a bolt score of 10 seconds or less, they should not do breathing exercises. They should ask their physicians, because it is contraindicated for them, as well as those people with high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, pregnant ladies. So this is for people who are fit and they want to improve their health and improve their performance during exercises. The aim is always nasal breathing during rest, in the day and in the night, and during exercises, except perhaps when we do high interval intense exercises, we could use our mouth breathing for a short time. This is from the book, which is Oxygen Advantage by Patrick McEwen, an Irishman, and it is very good. I'm reading it for the second time, because reading a book first time you might get about 10% of the knowledge, and I think I will repeat it many times and tell you what I understand and what is left in my memory. Please subscribe to my channel and distribute the knowledge of health. Thank you and goodbye.